epic. Normal, I guess. Yeah, space tutorial.
Raiden, it's Boris. You hear me alright? Then let's begin. Herr Doctor custom designed this VR training to test all your new abilities. You should get comfortable with your new body before we send you out in the field, yes? So, first is Blade Mode. Blade mode. Have the idea? You will find a number of targets in the VR space. Cut them down in whatever way you like. Careful, Raiden. Some of those targets are holding hostages. Use Blade Mode to take them out safely.
Nice. Oh no!
Alright then, enough with VR training.
Wow. 4 years has passed since the guns of Patriots. The guns of the Patriots and the collapse of the system have been controlling the affair from the shadows. From Patriot control, cyber technology has proliferated in major private military companies. PMCs have splintered into countless smaller entities, sparkling new conflicts around the globe. Raiden, retired from active battle, is the member of a peacekeeping PMC known as Maverick Security Consulting. Mega Man much? However, a routine mission to guard the Prime Minister of a developing African nation turns deadly when cyborgs from a rival PMC known as Desperado Enforcement attack Raiden's caravan held at bay by a mysterious horseman known as Sam. Raiden can do anything but watch helplessly as the Prime Minister is killed before his eyes. In the battle that ensues, Raiden loses his left eye and left arm to Sam before barely escaping with his life. Damn! In the weeks after the attack, Raiden learns that Desperado is leading a military coup in the nation of Abkhazia. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Equipped with a powerful new cyborg body, Raiden heads to Abkhazia capital Sukhumi on a mission to halt the coup and settle the score with Desperado once and for all. Damn, poor Raiden, man.
got a clean visual.
A direct feed to your optic now. Yes, I should hope so, huh?
I mean, how does it feel? To fly like a bird.
Like a bird strapped to a remote control rocket.
We will get you in safely, Tovarich. Just relax and enjoy the ride.
Can you hear me right?
Doctor.
Remember the two procedures to maintain your new body. 1. Seizing nano-repair units from your foes. And 2.
Absorbing from their electrolytes. I got it.
Yes, enemy cyborgs should provide plenty of MCFC electrolytes once you slice them open and extract their fluids.
They're terrorists. I was planning on that anyway.
Oh, and their left hands, if you please.
Excuse me?
There's a combat data stored on holographic memory, typically located in the left hand. That data is very valuable. I am authorized to offer you upgrades and services in exchange for it.
How generous.
Ich liebe Kapitalismus. Had the world come down a few years earlier, I would have a Nobel Prize on my shelf.
There, I see land.
3 mics out closing. No activity at the airbase. Looks like we don't need to worry about interceptors.
Great. Then we have time for a quick brief.
I know you missed me, Cap, but I've been all over the materials.
That's what you said before Montenegro. Look, just humor me, buddy. Objectives, of course, are enter Abkhazia, neutralize the terrorists, and restore the rightful government, or what's left of it anyway. The president and most of the cabinet have been killed, and a military junta's been established. The terrorists brain-jacked all the high-ranking officers, and their cyborgs scattered the rank and file. The few leaders who have survived have no way of openly opposing the new regime. And that's why they called us. Andrei Dolcev, leader of the occupation forces, an extremist linked to both the St. Petersburg massacre of 2015 and last year's terror spree in Georgia. And his arms supplier, none other than Desperado Enforcement LLC.
Lonnie's killers.
If we don't stop them here, they could destabilize the entire region. But our more immediate problem is jet stream sank. Believe you, man.
The only problem I see is that nickname. I've got my enhancements this time. He won't be an issue.
He may not even be in country. But keep an eye out just in...
No. Sorry. Ready for insertion.
Editan yung pag-ikot sa sahod. Wait for the Genesis. Wait on it first. You can't find my right man. Why? There is a shot.
Raiden, you landed safely, da? First, head inland. The waypoint is marked on your Soliton radar. Contact us on codec if you have any questions.
That looked amazing. This game looks phenomenal. Oh, running into R1. That's awesome. Now it was an awesome cutscene right there. Just hit the ground like that. Codec.
Control, it's Raiden. I'm on the ground.
Copy, Raiden. Glad to hear it. Entering on foot was the right move. That craft isn't equipped with stealth camo. Or octo camo, obviously, since that will be useless in midair.
And we wouldn't want to get your pricey new jet damaged, now would we?
Duh. The MQ-133C was not cheap, Tovarich. Now, keep alert. According to intel, you could find significant cyborg deployment here. If you were to be cornered by an entire squad, it might get difficult, even for you.
Understood. Some fighting will be necessary, though. I've got electrolytes to replenish.
This is not an infiltration mission. There is no need to hide or avoid combat outright, huh? Just do not get reckless. Stay safe. and stay focused on your mission.
Looks like a war zone out here.
The palace cleared out quick when Dolzaev's men showed up. The streets got pretty hot after that. We're definitely gonna see a few civilian casualties here. Luckily, it looks like most of them got out of the city before things got bad. They've basically got control of the entire town, and are using the refinery as their HQ.
And that's why we're hitting the plant.
Keep in mind, those cyborgs are contractors. For most of these guys, this is just a job. In theory, once you eliminate their commanding officer, they should scatter pretty quickly.
How we doing, Courtney?
You're looking good on our end. GPS and audio-visual feed coming in fine. Energy consumption? Check. Damage levels? Check. Blood pressure, brain waves, blood sugar? Check, check, check. All this monitoring equipment, I got a better view than if I was standing right next to you. Anyway, I'll be saving all your data automatically anytime something important happens in the field. But contact me anytime you want a manual save.
Copy that. Good to hear that hasn't changed with this new body.
Yep, the basic system's exactly the same. So, did you want to save? And save complete. Simple, huh?
Copy. I'm glad to hear you're okay after Africa. That ambush was no joke.
Tell me about it. 3 armored vehicles should have been plenty for that job, and it would have been against any typical guerrilla force.
I keep asking myself, where would an anti-Imani faction get the cash to hire cyborgs?
It just doesn't add up. Maybe there's some intel I missed. A lead I should have followed up on. Maybe if I reacted faster or coordinated better. I don't know.
You can't think that way, Courtney. Not in this business. You did everything you could. Put it behind you and move on.
You're right. Thanks.
Right, I would...
A little...
Enough with... This is many...
You know...
Good. On...
Yes? Doctor, you have anything more on these cyborgs?
Only what we went over in your briefing. If you had been paying attention, standard military-grade cyborgs. MCFC integrated carbon nanotube muscle fibers. Impressive response time and power yields when focused correctly. Most will likely possess extrasensory skills as well. Infrared vision is almost standard these days. They can function without breathing for short periods of time.
Okay. Nothing I didn't already know.
Not all cyborgs you face will be the same, of course. You may notice a range of different capabilities. It all depends on the manufacturer. Muscle fiber and neurotransmission technology is advancing all the time. Of course, you have the very latest science has to offer. A typical cyborg is no match for your equipment.
If you do say so yourself.
No, I realize combat is about more than the equipment. Situational awareness, predictive ability, nerves. One must determine a course of attack or defense and execute on a moment's notice. Reaction time is key. Cyborg enhancements do not change that.
Agreed.
Okay, guys. That's it for the first part of this Let's Play of the demo of Metal Gear Rising. Not Metal Gear Solid anymore. Metal Gear Rising Revengence. I will be recording, guys. Need some feedback. It'd be much appreciated. Bye, guys.